Games are a very important part of the whole smartphone experience, and 2018 has been a great year for iOS users when it comes to gaming apps. Let us look at some of the best iOS games of 2018. Hi guys, I'm Nisha Kapoor and welcome back to another video by FirstBytes.com. Now, I'm not really addicted to games, but I always have at least 1 or 2 games on my phone all the time. So I know the struggle of figuring out the best games out of the thousands available on the App Store. So here is a list for you of some of the best iOS games that released in 2018 so that you don't have to waste a lot of time looking for them. Android users don't have to be disappointed because we're soon going to release a video with the best Android games as well. Just make sure that you hit the bell icon so that you don't miss it. By the way, all the games mentioned in this video are free. Anyway, let's get started now. The first game of this list is called Rise Up. It's an arcade game which could seem very easy at first, but will surely take you for a surprise once you start playing it. The objective of this game is to ensure that your balloon rises up as high as possible without getting hit by any of the obstacles. For that, you have to use this cursor to push off anything that comes in the way. The best thing that I like about this game is that the obstacles don't repeat. That is, there is no set pattern for the obstacles in every level. This makes sure that the player doesn't get bored easily. The second game is an FPS game called Shadowgun Legends, and this game was one of the most anticipated games of 2018. Now, I generally don't play much of shooting games, but I have to admit, I really enjoyed playing Legends. It has very good graphics, a not so cluttered and complex UI, and is also not super tough to play. The missions are all different from one another, so that keeps people glued to this game. It basically has something new to offer whenever you open it. One negative aspect is that the load times are slightly more than the average amount of patience we have nowadays. By the way, you can also play this game in multiplayer. I haven't tried it because A, I prefer playing alone, and B, I've heard that it's not as good. Why don't you give it a try and then let us know how it is in the comment section below. The third game on our list is called Escape Room, and it's a puzzle game. As the name suggests, the puzzle is to escape the room, and you can do that by finding the correct word to open the door. Now, as easy as that must sound, this puzzle game is unlike the rest. It's actually very difficult to solve. It has a very cute UI and every stage has just one screen in front. This screen has hidden clues in it, and that becomes the first challenge, finding the clues. The game also keeps throwing free clues at you time and again because I'm sure the developers also realize that it's a very tough game. If you miss the chance to take the free clues, you will have to buy them using the money that you collect after completing each round. Mind you, the money is almost never sufficient. I have had to watch a number of ads to gain the clues. I think they should consider awarding more money upon the completion of the levels. Anyway, this game is for all of you who love tickling their brains every now and then. Moving on from a difficult puzzle game to a fun arcade game called Bumper.io. My friends and I have been playing this game for quite some time now, and we end up wasting a lot of time on it because we just can't stop playing it. The objective of this game is to push the other players off the platform. The more number of people you push off, the bigger and stronger you get. The interface is also clean and smooth. In fact, it's so smooth that at times I fall out on my own. You might take some time to get the hang of it, and that is precisely the reason which will leave you glued to this game. The fifth game is called Plank, and it's an action game. It can be played in normal mode as well as in the AR mode. I prefer playing it in the AR mode, and I'll let you know why. So in this game, you have to create planks to make this cute little character cross from one building top to the other. You need to hold your finger for an appropriate amount of time to make the plank as long as required. You must have surely played this game earlier in some or the other form, but this one is particularly amazing because of AR. The reason why AR mode is better is because it gives you a perspective. The building can pop up in any direction, so at times it gets difficult to analyze the distance from a fixed angle. AR mode enables you to move around and then figure out the distance in a better way. Another advantage is that the AR mode offers a multiplayer option, so all the multiplayer fans can totally go for this game. The sixth and the last game on the list is called Mad Skills BMX, and it's a side-scrolling racing game. Now, to be honest, I find most of these racing games quite similar and don't see the point of the new games until and unless they have something new to offer. Mad Skills caught my attention because the difficulty level is slightly high. Also because it's not a mindless racing game where you just have to press the accelerator to speed up and win the race. This game uses physics concepts which makes it a tad bit more realistic. You don't have to accelerate the bike. You just have to manage the landings and the jumps in such a way that the speed remains as high as possible. The UI is again simple and clean, and you can play this game easily with just one finger. One thing I love is that the game itself prompts you to restart once it realizes you can't win the race. For all those who have stayed till now, I have a bonus game for you as a note of thanks. This game is called Looper, and it falls under puzzle category, although I don't really find it difficult enough to be called a puzzle. This is a fun musical game that tests your timing. Every level has got different patterns of constellations which get more complex with each passing level. Every tap will release a beat along the path, and you need to time these beats in such a manner that they don't clash with each other. Once you successfully do that, you get to hear a nice music at the end. Like I said, it's not a very difficult game, but I still like it for the music and the visuals. Okay guys, that's it. This was a list of some of the best iOS games of 2018. Do let us know your views on the video and the games by commenting below. And if you've liked the video, do us a favor and smash that like button along with the subscribe button and the bell icon. You can also share this video with your friends and family who are fond of playing games. These little actions mean a lot to us and encourage us to do better. Anyway, I'll see you all again soon. Till then, don't forget to keep smiling. Okay, bye.